Flopsy and the Easter Bunny Olympics, part 30 of 40. Exhausted physically, but spiritually exultant, I again took my front left position in our Fluffles formation as Sir Denham marched us from the steeplechases quadrant back to the broad jump, our third and final jumping event. Though I'd managed to rid myself of feelings of despair and self-pity, my anger towards Woundwort and Tempestus Lacus remained. The anger remained, though I damped its hold on me, and I, or perhaps I should say my new friends, had made great leaps forward in reducing my feelings of self-pity. I wasn't sure whose support meant more to me. Bustle, who befriended me from the start, games officials like Cedrinum, Dodger, and Bright-Eyes, who tried to shield me from ugliness, Paxes, as he came to respect and compete with me, and I him with grace and appreciation, Springer, a black bunny like my father, who no doubt also received a watered-down version of ugliness from self-righteous, bigoted brown bunnies like Tempestus Lacus and Woundwort. Maybe the two bunnies, Wisteria and Florcampo, who'd come in first and second in our second round 100-meter steeplechase and had wished me well as I'd begun our just-completed race. It didn't matter. They'd all stood up, stepped forward, and tried to make me feel welcome, feel valued in the face of ugliness and discrimination that had no proper part in the Easter Bunny games. No, I corrected myself, in the face of behavior that was or should be beneath the dignity of any proper Easter Bunny. Feeling as though I'd shed 22 grams, it was with a quick step and glad heart that I marched to the broad jump area where Cedrinum introduced us to Knox. "Knox," Cedrinum declared, a huge grin on his face. "Lovely to see you again. Everybody, this is Knox, and if any of you get the notion to ask her if she's going to knock your socks off, don't. Bad puns are strictly my province. Got it?" "That's a 100-point penalty, said," Knox replied, shaking her head. "I warned you of that last time. And the time before, and, well, the time before, and the time before. Welcome to the broad jump. Let's get hopping. By the way, in round 2, one of our Easter Bunny contestants managed a 3-meter jump, a new record. Very exciting. Not sure why Tempestus Lacus didn't mention it in his previous presentation. Perhaps he'll do so after this round. Everybody ready?" "Maybe because protecting those is more important than world records?" Woundwort hollered from his Judas position. "I'm sorry, who are you, and please explain," Knox asked, head tilted but voice pleasant. "My name is Woundwort, and obviously I'm talking about the video showing that white bunny there stomping the little doe. Despicable, but typical white behavior if you ask me." "Did someone," Knox asked, "ask you, I mean? You're entitled to your opinion, but you seem a bit more entitled than most, Mr. Woundwort. I'd love for you to join us in the broad jump if, Woundwort hollered back, if you can act like a good bunny, a proper bunny, an Easter bunny. Think you can do that?" "Always," Woundwort growled back. "Proper means stating the truth and looking out for bunnies who are being misled or assaulted." "Thank you for the civics lesson," she said to Woundwort, her voice still sweet. "Cedrinum," she continued, "if it's all right with you, I'd like to make good on our Matthew 2016. I think we'll all be best served if I take Woundwort down first and let him jump before you bring the rest of the fluffle. Will that be all right?" "Of course," Cedrinum replied, likewise smiling broadly. "As always, as the lead official for your event, you have broad discretionary powers. Woundwort, why don't you remove yourself from your last-in-line position and hop along with Knox down to the broad jump? It's not often a bunny's given an opportunity to be a living testament to Scripture. What an honor!" Turning to Knox, he added, "You'll bring a few escorts?" "Of course. I'd hate for Woundwort to feel lonely or called out." "Come, Woundwort," she said as she made her way to the back of the formation. "Time for you to fly."